There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the Nerini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
Hey everyone, this is the Night Phoenix, and you're watching part 55 of my Wizard 101 playthrough. Okay, so for this part, all it is me battling the Nerini Quartermaster. So just head up these ramps, and through that little door when you reach the top, and straight ahead you'll see the door to the Quartermaster. Just turn here, and as you can see, if you can see, there's a blue light, and that's where you need to go. Just follow the quest helper if you use that. Okay, so entering the sigil, I first need to make sure that I have the right items equipped. I had recently bought the pendant of Icy Soul, and I need to check to see if I have the right cards. What was interesting is no voice thing came up. No little character chat thing there. So, here it is, Nerini Quartermaster. He's decent, I guess. He's a fire boss creature with the Flame Servant as his minion. So, he'll start out by passing, and the Flame Servant will use a snow shield, which I really hate. And I'll just use the tower shield to protect myself from whatever the Quartermaster wants to use against me. So, I'm going to use the Evil Snowman first to take out the Flame Servant, because as I always say, kill the minion first, because they can be quite annoying. So, he used Fire Elf on me, not too bad. Got rid of the tower shield though, so I'm a little disappointed. But Snowman didn't fizzle, so Flame Servant is dead. Okay, so minions gone. Now time for the boss. I'll try and I planned on using the Earthwalker to kill him, and that's what I'll do, but it takes a long time to do so. For some reason, even with its 90% accuracy, I fizzled twice with it, and he constantly uses weaknesses. You definitely want to beware of his weaknesses, because he will annoy the crap out of you with his weaknesses. Okay, so Power Shield. I believe he's going to use Banshee on me, so I'll just hex him, hoping that next couple rounds I'll be able to kill him using the Earthwalker. So he does use Banshee, and doesn't do that much damage to me. Okay, hex, and the next round I think all I do is pass, because it only needs one more round. So I pass. And what I didn't plan for was he uses weakness here. Now, I get annoyed because of that, but I think I can still do a bit of damage to him, but I fizzle. So I get even more angry. So I'm like, okay, delete a few cards, and I use Fire Elf. So that sort of gets rid of the hex, but it causes at least a little bit of damage, even with his resistance. So he's gonna Sunbird me, and it does a little bit of damage. 296, down quite a bit. Okay, so Fire Elf, get rid of the weakness, and I get rid of the hex. But at least I cause a little bit of damage. So now I need to delete more cards. It may have been easier for me just to use the Snow Serpent and Locust Swarm combo, but I pretty much had my mind set on the Earthwalker. So after deleting a few cards, I did take a treasure card out, and it just happened to be the Fire Shield, which could have come in handy, but I decided to use it early, and it actually goes to waste because this round he's actually going to use the Fire Elf. So I delete a few more cards, delete that. Well, I use that. Get rid of Locust Swarm and Sunbird, so I use Volcanic Shield. Fire Elf does a little bit of damage, so he does Fire Elf. Hits with the shield, more annoyed, and then I use the shields. But pretty much every time I use the shield, it's pretty much taken out by his Fire Elf. Not that that's a bad thing, but I would rather save those shields for some of the stronger spells like Banshee or Sunbird. So, I'm using Earthwalker again, and I fizzle. My most unlucky battle ever. So I'm pretty much angry here. His health is down enough so that I could kill him with the Earthwalker, maybe. So I use Shield again, believing that because he has 3 pips now, he's going to use either Banshee or Sunbird, and he does use the Banshee. Okay, Tower Shield's gone, and causes a little bit of damage, not too bad. So I use Earthwalker, finally it doesn't fizzle, but I completely forgot about the weakness on it. Because of that weakness, it doesn't kill him. It leaves him with, I believe, 66 health. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, fine, 66. I can kill it with a clash. What I didn't plan on was that he uses weakness. See? Very annoying. As you can see, ugh. So, he's not dead yet. I get mad. So I'm like, okay, screw this, Sunbird time. So he does Leprechaun, first time he's used it against me. Not too bad. I'm resistant because of my clothing. So Sunbird fizzles. Again, I'm pretty much sitting at my computer, crying. So I use Sunbird again, knowing that, so what, I kill him anyway. And I do. So, Narini Quartermaster is dead. Okay, so the easiest way to go would have been to leave a teleport mark near Assistant Danforth. But I decided not to do that for some reason. And now I just have to travel all the way back to Danforth. So, after I talk to Danforth, I will then be talking to Winthrop, and that'll be the end of this part, so I'll see you in part 56, where I hold off on the main quests for a little bit and complete the side quests of Royal Hall, and then later on I'll do the side quests in this little area. So I'll see you then.
The other piece. You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleyville? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us. You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid.